My name is Jaysen and I'm 10 years old and I go to Parkview Elementary School. I like to draw. I also like to play outside when it's warm. I had cancer and then that was the hardest time in my life.
I'm at work and he calls me and says, "Mom, I really don't feel good. My head is gonna explode. I feel like it's gonna explode and I don't feel good." I'm like, "Okay, just go to your room, turn off the light," because he was very sensitive to light. "Turn off the light and lay down. I should be there in a little bit." 5 minutes later, he calls me. He's like, "I threw up." So I say, "You know what? Put your shoes on. Let's go. I'm gonna take you to the emergency room because I don't think that this is normal." Took him to the emergency room. They did a CT scan and they said he has a mass in his cerebellum. And at 7 o'clock in the morning, like 15 doctors walk into the room and they're like, okay, they're talking to him and everything, and then one of them pulls me aside and it's like, he needs surgery. And I said, okay, well, can I think about this? They're like, you could think about it, but his surgery is scheduled for 9 o'clock in the morning. Because he had his MRI like at 3 o'clock in the morning. Then the results came in at 5 o'clock. Then at 7 o'clock, you have all these doctors. Then at 9 o'clock, they're prepping him for brain surgery. The next day they came in and told me that it was malignant, it was medulloblastoma, and then we came home. He had a week to recuperate, then we had to go back to start figuring out the treatment. It was taking care of him and taking him to chemo and going to doctors, and we lived in hospital basically. It's hard because you're like, I wish I could make it better and I can't, but he's so positive. I took him to a few radiation appointments and his hair started falling off. He's like, "Guys, it's happening." He would just pull out chunks of hair. And he's like, "It's happening and I'm gonna look good regardless if I'm bald or not." So he's always been so positive, which makes it a little better as a parent because he tries his best. And like he says, he wants to make everybody happy. He didn't want to it's crazy that he didn't want to put more pressure on me to be like, "I don't want you to feel bad." So, sorry. So, he really was very mature about everything, completely. So, social worker at Lori's, it's like, "Did you guys sign up for MakeAWish already?"
I was gonna pick Michael Jordan at first, but then I'm like, what would be good for the whole family? So I was trying to think of other people and just for my family and just not of me, and then I picked Hawaii. He
said, "Well, I want to do something for everyone because everyone has been struggling with my illness." So it's like, he's like, "Maybe we should go on a vacation together, all of us." And he didn't want to do it during treatment because he gets, you get really tired, and he's like, "I want to enjoy it." He had something to look forward to. So during treatments, there was a point where it got really tough on him, and he's like, "I don't know, I'm tired. I don't know if I, continue. I don't know if I want to do this. I don't want to get poked again. I'm tired." He's like, "I don't want to feel sick. I don't want to be tired. I don't want my bones to hurt. I don't want to go to chemo anymore. I'm just tired. I just want to give up." And I was like, "Baby, what's going to happen if you give up? Your tumor might come back." He's like, "I don't care. I'm at the point where I don't care, Mommy." He's like, I lived wonderful 9 years. That's really hard to hear your 9-year-old say, "I lived 9 years. That's good." So I was like, "You can't." So when this whole Make-A-Wish, it just completely gave him something to look forward to. It's like, okay, well, you have to get better because we're going on this trip. This trip is planned. People have paid for this trip, so you have to get better. You have to go to chemo. You have to, stay strong. He's like, "Okay, I can do it. I can do it." And he's like he says, "I want to make people happy." So he's like, "I can do it for you guys." I just kind of thought to myself, "You can do it. You're good." And then, that's it. I just want to make everybody happy so that they can all have fun. My whole family can have fun, and then I can have fun with my family too. It was magical. I felt like I was at
at Disney World, it was like so like warm, and then and we were staying at the hotel, and it was like, this is the hotel, and then you walk across the street, and then there's the beach. I was like, wow. The beaches mostly. I think about the beaches, and also the Pearl Harbor Museum. Well, when we were at Shark's Cove, it's like this place where you can go snorkeling, and I saw so many fish, and then I got some water in my mouth. It was like, ew, that's so salty.
They said that after chemo, it'll take up to six months to a year for him to be fully back. So he still has his days where, you know, his bones hurt, joints hurt, you know, he's like, I'm exhausted, he's still tired, his numbers are still a little bit low. Still, they haven't caught up fully, but overall he's doing great.
There is an Illinois chapter for MakeAWish, and they have a program where schools can support financially children that are going to have a wish. It's 1 week a year, and many corporations or schools, different organizations participate. And what they do is wear jeans for a week at work. Generally, there's a financial commitment of $5 a day or $20 a week of a donation to Make-A-Wish to participate. And it's really just raising awareness for Make-A-Wish, so people can go on our link and they can donate directly for and support District 89. They can also just go on the Make-A-Wish website. There is a Illinois chapter for Make-A-Wish, and you can always make a donation there.
Everyone should donate to Make-A-Wish, because it's not only a trip, it's not only an experience, but it's for my son, it was like something to look forward to, and it was for him, like I said, when your 9-year-old tells you, I lived 9 years, I'm okay, I can give up, you know, I want to give up, I'm okay. That's really hard, and it just gives kids hope to say, oh my, there's so many things in the world that I can go see, or there's so many things in the world that I can do.
It's like a dream come true. It's like if you won like $1 million home, that it feels like that, like your dream. You should donate to Make-A-Wish because it makes them feel like so happy, and like makes them feel like they're important.